Did you know Zac Efron was on an MTV game show before High School Musical?
My best physical characteristic is probably a very pronounced gap in between my teeth.
Did you know Lady Gaga was too?
It was not even even.
Or how about Emma Stone being a part of a Partridge Family game show contest where she won?
You cut my feelings to the bone.
Yes, hello everyone, my name is Landon and we are here today to talk about celebrities on game shows before they were famous. I saw that one clip of Zac Efron a couple weeks ago and it inspired me to do research and create this entire video because it was so fascinating. I had no idea some of these big screen celebrities made their start on the small screen. Before we start, please make sure you click that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit that 1,000 subscribers. I know I'm pretty far away, but every like and every subscription counts and really does help the channel. So today I want to start out pretty obvious with celebrities you probably knew started on game shows, and then we're gonna work our way up to more obscure appearances that I didn't even know about. So when you say celebrity that started on a game show, the first things that come to your head probably are the celebrities that work on them, host them, etc. And I have to say, the ones that probably come to your head immediately are Meghan Markle and Chrissy Teigen when they were briefcase girls on Deal or No Deal.
11, go.
So I did it from like pilot season to first, and then I got demoted because I couldn't walk down the stairs. Like I literally was fired. I couldn't be a briefcase girl, so they made me a banker girl. It was a very blurry time in my life.
Wow,
But I keep telling John that
could have been me.
As you know, Meghan Markle went on to marry Prince Harry of British royalty, so she's pretty set up for life now. She was also on a show called Suits before that though. And we all know Chrissy Teigen from Twitter, etc., Lip Sync Battle, marrying John Legend, and right now, unfortunately, controversy. Chrissy, thought she was a real one. What happened? Some more obvious ones are, of course, Lauren Conrad LC getting her start on Laguna Beach.
Lauren didn't go to Paris. She's gonna always be known as the girl who didn't go to Paris. Do you regret that decision? That work out for you?
We have Jennifer Hudson getting her start on American Idol.
It's an evil wind that blows no good. Yeah. It's a sad heart that won't lie.
This one's a little bit more like niche for me, but Heather Morris, you may know her as Brittany from Glee, actually started out on So You Think You Could Dance, which mind boggles me because that's one that I did not know, and I loved So You Think You Could Dance. In case you didn't know, I was a dancer for a long time. That was like my show. We went to see it live and everything, but
she tried out with Ben Suzak in Los Angeles.
I'm gonna be really proud of him if he makes it and I don't. I didn't make it.
And one more little guilty addition here. If you do know Annalie Tipton, you know that she started on America's Next Top Model.
I'm Annalie. I'm 19 years old.
Which also became a little problematic as of late. Tyra.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
You was doing some bad things, Tyra. Apparently, Annalie now goes by Leo, which I had no idea. But there was one show on TV that I liked that I don't think anybody else liked because it got canceled. But it was Manhattan Love Story, and it was so good. But you could also see her in Crazy Stupid Love, Warm Bodies, etc. So congratulations to Annalie for making something out of that controversial show.
I was rooting for you.
So continuing on with obvious celebrities on game shows, we're gonna go into our singing section now. This one needed its own category. This is Star Search.
From Hollywood, the entertainment capital of the world, it's the 1986 competition of Star Search.
So in the amazing year of 1992, your boy was born, and Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake made their debut on Star Search as young singers. So we could see a young Britney Spears here singing Love Can Build a Bridge, and so much talent.
Here's 10-year-old Britney Spears.
Love can build a bridge, and that
And always keep this in mind, if you may not win on your first try, continue, because
Either Britney Spears, who receives 3 3/4 stars, or challenger Monty Thomas, who receives 4 stars.
it's okay, Britt. We know you went on to bigger and better things. Don't worry.
It's Britney, bitch.
So like I said, in 1992, Justin Timberlake was also on Star Search, and he was going by the name Justin Randall at the time. Did you know that? He got his honky-tonk badonkadonk shoes on over here, trying to go and get it wild up in this barn party. I can say that because I'm from the South. You can't.
Call my doctor on the telephone.
You know, he went on to obviously be a part of NSYNC and have an amazing solo career. The last person I want to talk about in the Star Search category is, of course, the queen herself, Beyonce. If you did not know, Beyonce went on a Star Search in 1993 as a part of a girls group called Girls Time.
Welcome Beyonce, Lativia, Nina, Nikki, Kelly, and Ashley, the hip-hop rapping Girls Time.
And even though Girls Time lost against this rock group challenger here,
Champion Skeleton Crew, 4 stars. Challenger Girls Time receives 3 stars.
we know Beyonce went on to have an amazing career as part of Destiny's Child and also a solo career. Interesting to see that she had Girls Time to be part of her start. And if you don't know, Beyonce actually sampled this on her song Flawless. Continuing on to other singing competitions, do you guys remember Lucy Hale? Best known for her role in Pretty Little Liars, but also recently in the movies Truth or Dare, Fantasy Island, etc. Lucy Hale actually had a start in 2003 on a show called American Juniors. Let's watch a little. And if you've never heard of American Juniors, don't worry. I didn't either. It was an American Idol spin-off show that came out in 2003 to try to not find a solo kids singer, but to create a new kids singing group here. It was based off of a British series called S Club Search, where they were trying to make an S Club Juniors from the S Club 7 group. And listen, if y'all want me to go over some S Club 7 stuff, please let me know in the comments below, because that was my life. S Club 7, listen, we can explore it as an American, how we took it in. But Lucy also went on to perform another song called Get Here.
Reach me by trailway. I need you closer. Yeah.
And honestly, this is so cool because I had no idea she could sing. I feel like I haven't seen her utilize that talent in any of the shows that I've seen with her in it. But congratulations, I had no idea that's how she got her start. The next show we're going to talk about is a show called Pop Stars, where two pretty famous people came from. So Nicole Scherzinger, you may know her as a member of the Pussycat Dolls, but then she went off and had her own career and like, I do whatever you like. And you also may know Taryn Manning from amazing things such as Orange is the New Black, Crossroads featuring Britney Spears, Hustle and Flow, etc., etc. But did you know they both were featured on this show called Pop Stars?
Nicole Scherzinger. I was meant to perform in front of people. I love to sing, act, and dance.
My heart is saying no. If you wanna be with me, baby, then.
Okay, nice job.
This was part of an international TV show where they were trying to create perfect groups, which led to the first creation of Eden's Crush, the season 1 winner of Pop Stars USA, and Nicole made it into that group. So she was in a group called Eden's Crush before she was actually in the Pussycat Dolls. And really fun fact, the girls from Eden's Crush premiered on one of my favorite old TV shows, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, as themselves Eden's Crush. And I also have Sabrina the Teenage Witch written down on my list of things to talk about. The original Sabrina versus the Chilling Adventures. If y'all want me to talk about it, let me know. I have so many ideas, y'all, it's crazy. Okay, the last one we're gonna talk about in the singing category is one we mentioned earlier. Emma Stone was featured on a TV show called In Search of the Partridge Family. What the frick?
Here is Alexis Moreau and Emily Stone.
At the time, she was going by Emily Stone. The girl that Emma is going with, though, is cutting up. I ain't gonna lie to you. So Emma Stone actually won and became part of the new Partridge Family.
All new Partridge Family with their debut single, Love Can Start a Revolution.
Y'all, why didn't this become a hit? I'm not sure. I'm getting stuck watching this one here. I just can't believe this was a thing, and like I've never heard about it before.
I can't wait fast enough for me.
And y'all, Emma played guitar in the band.
What the frick? Look at this.
And we have this amazing rock singer, like trying to sound like Times. You know the feeling's over. Laugh it up until you're crying. Typical of the times, but it was of the times. I can say that. It needs to stay there.
There must be some way to get it together.
Let's move on now to my kids show section, because there were some boy band members that I didn't know got their start on some Nickelodeon shows. So first of all, if you did not know, AJ McLean is a part of the Backstreet Boys. Backstreet's back, all right. But he was on an episode of Nickelodeon Guts in 1992.
Do you have it? Guts, the action sports show that's gonna make you sweat. From Osceola High School, AJ Mean McLean.
And do you guys remember these shows? Guts and Double Dare, etc. Those were so much fun, and I feel like they don't have those anymore, probably because of like insurance reasons. We can't like send kids to those obstacle courses maybe.
I'm out of here. Hurry up. Oh, stand up.
I don't know. There's a couple times where I'm like, that kid should be dead. Love that.
Jump over the big man in the center lane. Or scores another one. That's Mean McLean.
It's just bounce up. Oh, it's so confusing. When you get up there, you don't know where you are when you come down.
Well, AJ was there full force, and though AJ did not win first place, he did come in a good second place. So congratulations to him.
Coming in first, and then AJ getting up there. Performance here today, showing it all to America as you see her show the Extreme Arena.
Also, speaking of boy bands, you may have heard of their rivals, NSYNC. Well, one of the members, Joey Fatone, was actually on an episode of Nick Arcade in 1997.
Behind this door is the Video Zone, a place between our world and the video dimension.
We have Joseph and Danielle. Say hey! Now, Joseph, I understand you like to sing and you like to act. Do you like sing around in the shower or in a choir or something?
Yeah, school and everything.
School and everything, and the shower too. Well, welcome to the show.
So he said he liked to sing in the shower. And he doesn't even know what's ahead for him just yet. This was a TV show where you played arcade games, and I never really watched this one too much growing up. It was actually only on for 2 seasons.
I'm here today with Joseph of the yellow team and Carrie of the red team, who are about to play today's face-off game, Battle of the Bands. Now in this game, you have to protect your amp while trying to blow out your opponents with a deadly wave of sound. Yellow team, coming off at the last second.
I was probably still a little young trying to understand what was happening, but I feel like this one also probably didn't play a syndication as much as like Guts and Double Dare, etc., etc. So ultimately, Joey didn't win.
You did not do a shabby drop. It was fantastic, and you're gonna take home this cool stuff, Andrea.
British Knight. Prepare to mutate. And Willy Wonka's Chewy Runts brand candy from the Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory.
I feel like you had a good time there too, and it's our first chance to actually get a look at the future pop star. The last one on here, let's talk about. I'm not a really big fan or know much about him, but there's a country singer out there named Hunter Hayes. Are you a fan of him? He was on an episode of Figure It Out when he was just 6 years old. And if you don't remember Figure It Out, it's where...
What do you get when you mix amazing kids with celebrity panelists and throw in some slop? Figure it out. Our celebrity panel's job is to figure out why our 2 contestants are here. The catch is they can only ask yes or no questions.
So in this case, Hunter Hayes went on there to play the accordion and jambalaya, baby.
Goodbye, Joe. We gotta go, Bill Bio. So I'm going and having fun on Bio.
Straight out of Louisiana, you know what I'm saying? All right now, y'all, all right? I can. Man, I miss Lori Beth Denberg. What happened to her? Lori, come back. Life was so much better with you. So that will wrap up our kids section here, but let's move on now to a section that I like to call The Price is Right. So there are 3 celebrities that I found that were on The Price is Right. We'll work our way up to the most fascinating one, because one of these cases is a case of
game showception.
And it made me feel weird. So first we're gonna start out with Linda Cardinelli, who I know mostly, don't at me, okay, as Velma from Scooby-Doo.
Who's your mommy?
My mommy?
That is also on my list of things that I want to talk about one day, so if you want me to talk about it, let me know. But she was on other things such as the TV show Dead to Me, Brokeback Mountain, The Avengers, The Curse of La Llorona, etc., etc. That's Velma to me, okay? Okay. Anyway, she won the first round of The Price is Right.
Linda.
1,000.
Winner, Linda.
And then she went on to talk to Sharon Osbourne about it. Remember when Sharon Osbourne had a talk show?
We're gonna really embarrass you by playing it. What do you do with that fireplace?
My parents have it in the garage.
The second person on The Price is Right you may actually know from Breaking Bad as Jesse. Yes, Aaron Paul was on The Price is Right.
See what we can do for Aaron Sturdivant.
You're the man, Bob!
Back in the year 2000, baby, Y2K, Aaron Paul was out here trying to win some money. He's a little intense in this, but I guess you gotta stand out somehow. So, okay, Aaron, I see what you're doing.
Bob Barker! Yeah! Oh,
Aaron. Yeah. And when I say dramatic,
a new car!
I mean dramatic. But you know what? That goes to show you, give it your all, people. You never know who's watching, and you never know where you'll end up.
Oh, Aaron, I'm sorry.
I gotta spin the wheel, right?
That's right. You'll spin the wheel. We'll be back after this.
The last one here in the Price is Right section that actually got me gooped. I'm like, what? You may know Vanna White, right? From The Wheel of Fortune. She's a letter spinner. She's been doing it for years. That is her job, nobody else's job. Like, Vanna White is a letter spinner. We know that, right? Okay. Well, she was on The Price is Right. Does that make you feel weird?
And Vanna White! Come on down! 4 contestants on The Price is Right!
When Vanna was invited to come on down, one of them read her t-shirt where it says, "Get serious." And he said, I am. I thought you'd like to know that.
Unfortunately, Vanna did not make it past the first round here.
$19, the winner is Michelle. 8, and you win, Richard. $8, and Joyce has won it. $9, and you've won it, Jackson. $1, Mamie, you've done it.
But she looks so good, and it's so weird to see her on another TV show or game show that is not The Wheel of Fortune, because that's what we know Vanna from. Girl, you got your coin, and you got your come up, and you got your game show. You good now. She got Vanna White money. So The Price is Right, that was all fun and games. There is one more show that was pretty popular back in the day also, called The Match Game. You may know it now in its new form called The Snatch Game.
See you after the show, Bubbles.
Can I get an amen? Amen, all right. Kirstie Alley was actually on an episode of The Match Game.
And this lady is from,
Wichita, Kansas.
Very good. And she's an interior designer.
That's right.
And she's out here on assignment, and we're lucky to have her with us here on Match Game.
If you don't know, she was in Cheers. She's a Scientologist now. She done been some places, but she ultimately was on this game. All right, now that we got that money-winning game out the way, let's move on to some dating games. Of course, one of the most biggest dating games in the world, TV world, back then was called The Dating Game. And there was a lot of celebrities that were on there, including Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Please join me in welcoming to the new dating game, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Lady number 1, I'm a man and you're a woman. Now where do we go from here? These are my measurements, now don't freak out. Biceps 22 inches, chest 57, waist 33, size 29. What do we have in common?
Farrah Fawcett.
Delighted to welcome to the dating game, Farrah Fawcett.
Number 1, what is your favorite smell, morning, noon, or night?
My favorite smell is morning because it's so crisp and clear.
My favorite time is morning as well as number 1 is because it's a very beautiful time and it's
I love the evening. I love to smell the sunset.
Okay.
John Ritter.
He likes baseball and traveling, and he signed his letter, John Ritter. John, good afternoon to you.
Number 3, make the sound of a musical instrument that best describes your personality.
That's Coleman toilet paper.
Rest in peace to John. I was obsessed with Three's Company and TV show that he was in called 8 Simple Rules. Y'all, It was so good. I used to work at a store in Brentwood. Katie Seagal came in, the other star of the show. She was so sweet. And I'm like, she's so nice. And from Smart House too, which Smart House is another one on my list of things to talk about. So let me know if you want me to talk about that. Continuing with the dating game, we have Steve Martin, who was also actually on The Gong Show in 1970. If you haven't heard of that before, it's where you go and do your talents there. And if they don't like you, they gong you off, bitch.
An entertaining guy, bachelor number 2 hails from Waco, Texas. He's a writer, currently laying out the last for the Smothers Brothers, and we're delighted to welcome Steve Martin. Good luck to you, Steve.
Complete this sentence. This may sound a little weird, but...
I am naked right now.
Dina, who's the lucky guy?
It's got to be bachelor number 2.
Number 2, all right. Steve Martin. Steve, come on and say hello to
Steve Martin. Steve. I'm sorry, but Steve, I told you before, you really can't play on the show.
And back to the dating game, Suzanne Summers.
dating game. Welcome for Suzanne Summers.
Bachelor number 1. Now, I want a good and completely honest answer to this question. Can I trust you?
Definitely.
You fool.
Foolish man, number 2.
Another one of Three's Company's characters. I'm sure there were so many other people that were on the dating game. It was such a hit at the time, too. Now, there's one more dating game that I want to talk to you about because it's weird. This is called The Big Date, and this is an episode starring John Hamm of fame from Mad Men and my most personal favorite role that he played in Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. So
John Hamm is next. He's 25 years old. He's a waiter. John Hamm, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, John. All right, Mary. 3 handsome guys here.
But he was on the show called The Big Date, where the goal is to make people hook up.
How about you, John? You're on a first date. Mary's the girl you want to really impress her. How do you make her feel special?
Well, start off with some fabulous food, a little fabulous conversation.
What else fabulous, John?
End it with a fabulous foot massage for an evening of total fabulosity.
Very good, John.
Unfortunately, John did not win. He didn't even get like a good look at, a second look. And all I gotta say to you is, sorry, ma'am, you could have had the ham, and you know what, you didn't.
And that's why she picked you, Mark.
You chose against the ham. You chose for the beef. And I wonder how that worked out for you, okay? But no, John looked so good here, I thought he looked cool, I thought he looked dapper, but apparently just wasn't the right type for the contestant looking for love.
And John is just all about anything fabulous for you, Mary.
Anyway, John, good to see you. Don't worry about that. We all know where you ended up. So let's move on now to my favorite section, the final section here, where I'm gonna go over 6 obscure appearances on game shows that I just couldn't kind of really fit anywhere. I just want to save them for themselves. So thank you guys so much if you stuck with me this far, because these are the good ones. First up, let's talk about Paul Walker. Rest in peace, such an amazing actor. Such an amazing young man also. But did you know that he appeared on a game show called I'm Telling in 1987?
Say hi to Ashley and Paul Walker!
It only lasted for less than 1 year, and it was essentially a junior's version of the Newlywed Game, where the newlyweds would guess answers about each other, but it did it with siblings instead, which is kind of a weird concept.
Money, too, simply by showing how well they really know each other. Time to teleport you to the ISO zone. Girls, maybe I can teach you how to make your brothers disappear like that. We'll see.
I guess America just wasn't ready for that quite yet.
Paul, in your opinion, which of the 2 of you looks better on stage today, you or your sister?
This is serious?
Yeah, it's serious. It's right here, see?
Oh my gosh.
In your opinion.
Well, I don't know how I look right now. Myself.
You,
But yes, Paul Walker, alas, was on that show. Next, I want to talk about Butch Hartman. You may know him as the creator of some of your favorite cartoons. Johnny Bravo, Danny Phantom, Fairly Odd Parents, and now more recently, some kind of like Christian network called like Oaxis or something that he's trying to create. Anyway, that's getting too sketchy for me there. I know that he is a little bit problematic nowadays, I think. Let me know in the comments. But he was actually on a show called Hollywood Squares.
Butch Hartman, Butch, tell us about you.
I'm originally from New Baltimore, Michigan. I studied character animation at California Institute of the Arts.
There's a lot of characters in California, too.
Really enjoying it a lot.
How long have you done it?
Well, I'm a freshman there now, and I hope to get a job as an animator.
Does that mean you're an artist?
Yeah.
Oh, you're an animator.
Definitely.
That one's a little random, I know. But I just want to throw that in there too, because you never know who could be on the show and what they could turn into with their career.
Hold everything here now. Didn't win the money. Why don't we do a little something for him? Butch wants to give you a little kiss on the cheek. His consolation prize. I got to see daylight. Lips. No, lips.
Knock yourselves out. Here, turn around. We won't look. Okay, it's so long for the match game Hollywood Squares. This is John Bauer.
The next one I want to talk about today is Kesha. Yes, Kesha was on an episode of The Simple Life. What?
They're almost here.
They're not Louis, they're debutantes.
Paris and Nicole from The Simple Life fame, which is an amazing show. I will watch that again and talk about it however y'all want. Went on to look for an eclectic family to host them. And
my name is Peebee. I'm a single mom of 3 kids in Nashville, Tennessee. You have to be really nice to the girls when they're here.
Hey, we don't even know them. Got here.
The bus is here. Hey. Hi. I'm Peebee. Nice to meet you. No, don't get the dog. Don't shoot the dog.
Kesha Rose, we all know her and her family probably fit the bill just right. So,
We are who we are.
Describe the perfect night out, like the perfect date.
Like I have a beautiful woman. I like good food. Dancing, long walk, taking her home.
And doing what?
Kissing her at the door.
Sweet. Are you a virgin? How many women have you slept with?
2
In your life?
in my life.
That's so nice.
Have you been married?
No.
You're not very sexual, are you?
Are you a mama's boy?
I love my mama.
Do you kiss her ever?
What? Yeah, I love my mama.
Kesha was my shit, y'all. I can't even tell you. Before she dropped the $, like, I appreciate her now without the $, but like the $, girl, that was my college days. That was my partying days. Drinking glitter, essentially, because we were just throwing it everywhere because Kesha told us to. So the next one is a show called Sale of the Century. I had never heard of this one before, but essentially you answer general knowledge questions and you accumulate a score that you can use to cash in for prizes. At the end of the show, I don't really know, but Simon Cowell was on there.
And our second challenger is a record company director from London. He enjoys watching motor racing and is a keen go-kart racer. Please welcome Simon Cowell.
Hello, Simon. How you doing?
Y'all remember Simon Cowell? Okay, Mr. Hard-Ass, Mr. Being Mean all the time kind of thing on American Idol.
Friend, Simon, go-kart racing. Is it fun?
Fantastic.
Is it dangerous?
Not really, no.
Are you sure about that?
Positive.
Really?
Yeah.
What sort of speeds do you get up to?
About 10 miles an hour. No, a bit fast, about 50.
I think even I might endure that. Top speed is what?
About 50.
About 50 miles an hour.
He was a contestant. I thought that was so fun.
Simon, you've done it on 80, you're plenty ahead.
Simon won the episode. Instead of trading for the prize, he ended up coming back.
In fabulous red, and it could be yours for £585. Simple choice, really. Do you want the golf bag? Do you want to come back? 5 seconds to make up your mind. Then when the time starts, it starts now. Simon?
I'll come back.
Of course you'll come back. Put it right there.
I couldn't find any more episodes though. Sorry, y'all. We know that Simon was there and he did his thing. That brings us to my top 2 that I first discussed in the beginning of this video. Okay, first, I remember this one. I remember seeing this one. I was a little monster, so I did my research. Lady Gaga was on an episode of Boiling Points. Do you remember the show?
We'll tip them $100. Boiling Point, 14 minutes.
Are you ready to order?
These diners are sitting down.
Hello?
Where somebody walked into a situation and everybody around them is like really mean or annoying or whatever, and you see how long they last, and how long they last results in how much money they win. And let's see how far Lady Gaga lasted.
Excuse me? Yeah. Where'd my salad go? Oh, I guess the busboy took it away. It was not even eaten. So why'd you leave? Run out of me again?
She was still going by the name Stephanie Germanotta by then too, so there was not a Gaga in sight. We see that Lady Gaga has a boiling point.
I'm gonna vomit. This is disgusting. Oh my god. Who puts that in their mouth? Did you put that in your mouth? It has all over it. Clearly you would, because you're just like...
I'm not sure if this was staged. Most of these, a lot of people say are staged. I'm not really sure. This feels a little staged here, but it was just so fun to see Stephanie back in the day. All right, it is finally time we talk about the infamous Zac Efron game show appearance. Zac Efron was actually starring on a TV show at the time.
When I see a smile.
He still had his little gap in his teeth and everything. He was on an episode of Room Raiders. Y'all remember that show?
Hey, what's up? My name's Zac Efron, I'm 17, and I'm an actor. For the past 2 seasons, I've been working on a show called Summerland. In my spare time, I love to hang out at the beach. My dream girl would look just like a younger Catherine Zeta-Jones. My best physical characteristic is probably a very pronounced gap in between my teeth.
Contestants, usually somebody from the opposite sex, will go in and raid people's rooms without ever seeing them or talking to them and pick a date based on the state of their current bedroom.
But enough with the chit-chat. I've got my spy kit. Let's get started. What lies beyond this door is a mystery. Let's reveal it. The bedside table. Oh my gosh. A mosquito net. Do you have a bug problem?
No.
A junk drawer. Yes. Oh no. But you have condoms right next to your bed. Easy access.
It's just a joke.
And look at that, handcuffs. I like the way they're next to your bed, too.
I don't know.
Maybe you're pretty wild. That's cool. I can work with that.
You are a freak.
Oh my gosh. Well, these definitely aren't your grandma's panties. You got animal print. There's a conflict. See, my mom loves animal print. Here we go. Oh my gosh, some white stuff in the hair.
And they had the ability to have black lights. They went in there. It was just a lot. It was a lot. But Zac went through 3 different girls' rooms, looked through all their stuff, looking like he's like 12 years old. I can't even believe this. Like, I thought we were all in this together, buddy. What happened here?
Some white stuff in the hair.
This was a sellout moment.
Love when guys play with your car to me.
I love your pool. I love your pool.
Actually, you're not really like it.
Maybe I should try these on and view the world from your shoes.
Those are my favorite.
Wow.
Oh.
So that's what it feels like to be you. A little bit rusty. Well, let's see if I got any tricks up my sleeve.
Do flip, do flip.
Haven't done that in a while. I'm done with the whole trampoline thing. You like your TVs like I like my clothes. Vintage. You can use a dial to change the channels. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm a little frightened here. I wouldn't want to sneak into your room in the middle of the night.
I wouldn't mind that.
Let's go into your closet. Or not. That's as far as I'm getting, obviously. You're a National Cheerleaders Association All-American nominee.
Yeah.
Great!
So Zac ultimately picked him a cheerleader. They met on the beach and ran off into the distance and lived happily ever after, as far as we know.
Remember, Zac must pick only one of the girls. Hey guys, how's it going? Did you have fun in the van? We're seeing. It was full of tons of hair and dandruff. If you can't take care of your hairbrush, I don't know if you can really take care of yourself. So I'm gonna have to eliminate room number 1.
Hi, I'm Karen. It was nice meeting you.
One of your rooms had your name plastered all over the wall. Makes me wonder if you're a bit self-absorbed. So I have to eliminate room number 2.
That's me.
And you win.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Nice to meet you. I found out you were a cheerleader. That's really cool. I love cheerleaders. What do you want to do? Want to hang out at the beach?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
All right, maybe we can get to know each other a little.
Okay.
Cool, let's go.
We know that he went on to High School Musical fame, etc., became Bundy, did a whole bunch of amazing things, and is still looking great today. So congratulations to you, Zac. I'm sorry that this Room Raiders thing did not work out for you like you wanted it to, but hopefully you're able to find that love soon.
Anyway, you're a cheerleader?
Yes, I have been since 8th grade.
8th grade. Well, that's cool. I thought about becoming a cheerleader, and then the outfit just didn't fit right. I don't know. Anyway, I had fun.
Yeah, me too.
That was cool. I'm glad I chose you.
I'm glad you chose me too.
Alright, so that's gonna do it for us today. I just wanted to go through and find some celebrity appearances on game shows. I researched this for a couple days to try to find the most I could, but if you know of any other ones, please let me know in the comments below. Also, please remember to click like and subscribe to the channel. Every like and subscription helps. I'm trying to grow to get to 1,000 subscribers here on this Remarks channel, so it would really mean a lot to me if you did enjoy it. But with that being said, I hope that you all have an amazing day. I'll be back in a couple weeks with another video. Please also let me know in the comments below what other kind of videos you're looking for from me, because like I said, I have so many ideas, but I want to know what you want to see. Until then, I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and remember, you may lose some things in life, but that doesn't mean you lost life completely. Alright, I love y'all. Bye.